Hello everyone, Roman here, and I'm bringing to you today another speed build. I believe this is my third speed build, and I've decided to remake Goth Manor from The Sims 1 into The Sims 4, and I got the inspiration to do this on YouTube. And if you've seen episode 3 of my Let's Play, you know that I am a massive Goth family fan. So I'll probably at some point in the future do the Sims 2 version and the Sims 3's version in the Sims 4. At some point, I do apologise, I do have a bit of a cold at the moment, so if I sound a bit snivelly, well, that is why. But yeah, so we have the foundations of the Goth Manor going down as we speak. Getting the upstairs was it did get difficult, but the thing I hated the most about this build was the roofing. I struggle with the roofing on pretty much everything I build. I'm still learning how to be creative with the roofing, so just bear with me on this. I do get it how I feel is acceptable in the end, but just bear with. Okay, so now I believe we are doing the patio area, and there is a funny story. Well, it's not really funny, but this patio area at the front of the house is slightly different to how it is in the original Sims, because if you can see there, I have a diagonal fence. However, I could not get the triangular concrete in. Don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid. I do know how to do it and what buttons to press. However, the button I need to press to get triangular is the same buttons I press to stop and start my game capture recording. So when I tried it, I was stopping and starting my game capture. So I just gave up in the end and just did a normal fence. So that's the only thing that I think is different. Okay, so in the original house, it's a brownie grey type on the front, and I think we went for a dark, pretty much the same colour. I think ours is a little bit more grey, and we went for a dark roof. And at this point I decided we were too in the middle. There's a graveyard we need to put in yet, so I kind of moved the building over a bit and then redid all the patioing. Trying so hard not to sniff right now. Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but I tried to, but whatever. Just adding some decor onto the house, just to make it look a bit more pretty. Yeah, and now we are on to the landscaping, and if you've seen my Victorian style speed build, I am rubbish at landscaping. So having to copy the garden this time was so much more easier, you'd think. I had trouble with these hedges, but like the roofing, I got there in the end. Just be patient. It'll be fine. We'll get there. In fact, this build only took me, I think, an hour to build. I also furnished it as well, as you will see in a bit. Yeah, so it didn't take me too long. It may be a manor, but it's very small. But that's because, Sim houses back then were very, very small. Another thing that inspired me to build this house is I really love The Sims 1. I know The Sims 1, there's not really too much to do in it. It's very simple, but it's nostalgic, so that's why I really love it. In fact, my favourite PlayStation 2 game is the original Sims. Well, no, it's the Herbs, but the original Sims comes in very, very close. So we're nearly done with the landscaping. Yep, and now we are on to the walls of the house. the inner walls, the interior. I had a bit of a mare trying to get that bit done. We got there as well in the end. Literally everything we get there in the end is fine. It's cool, it's fine. As you can see, there's only like a couple of rooms, a few rooms downstairs, and there's one room upstairs, so it was quite simple to build. This is where I had the problem, because the staircase is meant to be in because it's like an L shape, the upstairs. This staircase was meant to be in the bit of the L that sticks out, but it didn't happen for me when I built it. I was like, oh god. So I just had a bit of a play around, as you can see, trying to fit it into how it should be. Obviously, because I was playing around, it meant having to redo the roof after. Yay! My favourite. Really, it's not my favourite. As you can see, I'm working it out slowly. Like that. And we finally worked out, and then came the pain of the roofing, and I kind of wanted to stick needles in my eyes at this point. Oh god, that one bit of roof just looks awful. I think I do change it in the end, and I do get there. Yep, just adding in doors right now. And a banister. Or the stairs. Because you don't want Alexandra falling down the stairs now, do you? Okay, just still playing with the roofs a little bit. Really close to sticking needles in my eyes at this point, so I just couldn't get it right. You know, and you think something so simple, but trust me, you think it's easy. It's harder than it looks, to be honest. Well, that's just because I hate doing the roofs. Makes me want to scream. Okay, so I think now we're onto the flooring, just putting the floors and the walls in. Again, I wanted this to be as similar as possible to the original, so trying to get wallpaper and flooring that would match the original was difficult, because obviously the game has evolved a lot since the first, as has all the decorations and the wallpapers and stuff, so it was just kind of finding the closest thing. And I've realised the original Goth house had a lot of blue in it and a lot of neutral colour. It wasn't as gothic as you see the houses now for them. I had a bit of a problem here. I put the wrong coloured windows in, as you can see. On the original, the windows are like a light wood, like a light coloured wood, so I thought this would be an alright colour, but I decided against this and go with the darker wood in the end, which looks hella a lot better. I have really just plotted windows wherever I want, I'm not gonna lie. Again, playing Sims 1 music in the background. If it sounds a bit off, I have changed the pitch of the audio, so, you know, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so the outside is done. Part of the roof. I don't think I've finished the roof completely at the back yet. No. At this point, I was actually asking my sister her opinion on what roof this little bit here should be. So there's a lot of playing around here, trying to get a suitable roof for this part of the house. And voila, we've pretty much sorted it out. Doesn't look the best, but you know, it will do. Okay. So now we're on to the furnishing of the house, and they just have, in the original they have a massive dining table at the back. I decided to replace that with a picnic bench, and I also added a barbecue because I couldn't remember if they had a barbecue or not, but now they do. And obviously, as this is a build, I have no real tombstones, and luckily in the decorative section of the furnishings there were fake tombstones that I could put in to make a graveyard, or a quick graveyard. Doesn't look too bad. I'm quite proud how the landscaping turned out, because like I said, if you've seen my other videos, you know I'm shit at that. Okie dokie, and adding a fountain in the back because they do have a fountain in the original, so just adding a fountain. And now on to little Cassandra's room. The bed, the easel. Bloody hell, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yep, so just adding a few toys as well. Can't believe I just sneezed in this video. Oh god! Guys, seriously, I'm so sorry. I'd re-record, but it will just happen again. Okay, now on to Bella and Mortimer's room. Very simple room it was. There's not even, I should have put a dresser in really. There wasn't a dresser in like the original, so I just kind of like left it. Because why not? True story actually, I remember Goth Manor is very different to this because I played The Sims 1 on PlayStation 2 before I played it on my computer. And on the PlayStation 2 version there is no upstairs. So the house is the manor, is more of a bungalow. And yeah, Cassandra's room the house is kind of stretched. It's very similar shape, but it's stretched a bit wider, and Cassandra's room is actually in between the living room and Bella and Mortimer's room, and I kind of prefer the bungalow version, so maybe I will make that at some point as well. Maybe. I have so many like footage on my laptop of builds at the moment. I'm deciding whether to put them on here because I have a log cabin, but I'm not sure if I entirely like the log cabin, and I have a castle, and I don't know if I entirely like that either. So yeah, I haven't made up my mind about them as of yet. So just on the kitchen, and we have one more room to go, which is the bathroom, making it very simple, as Sims is simple back then. And yeah, that is the Goth Manor from The Sims 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all soon.